High in the vast, quiet expanse of the Sahara Desert, there is an eye. It does not blink. It does not see. Yet, it stares upward at the endless sky, a silent watcher in the sand. From far above, it appears as a perfect, magnificent circle. Its center is a deep, round pupil. Concentric rings ripple outward like waves in a still pond. This feature is so striking, so otherworldly, that it has captured the human imagination for decades. People call it the Eye of the Sahara, a name that evokes mystery and wonder. Its formal name, the Richat Structure, sounds far more scientific. The structure is a colossal geological formation, a masterpiece sculpted not by human hands, but by the immense, slow forces of the Earth itself. The discovery of the Richat Structure by the wider world is a modern story, one that began in the age of space exploration. From the ground, near the remote trading post of Ouaddain in Mauritania, the feature is difficult to perceive as a whole. Its gentle slopes, wide, scattered ridges blend into the surrounding desert landscape, offering few clues to the grand pattern they form. For centuries, nomadic peoples passed through this region, their lives interwoven with the terrain. Yet the true form of the eye remained a secret. It was a shape so large it could only be truly appreciated by leaving the Earth entirely and looking back from the void. It was the first astronauts who truly saw it. As they orbited our planet in the 1960s, they gazed down upon the continents, and against the monotonous tan of the Sahara, this stunning circular feature stood out. It was so clear, so perfectly formed, that it became a crucial landmark for them. In the featureless sea of sand, the Eye of the Sahara was a reliable beacon, a visual anchor point in their journey through space. They would report their position by it, marveling at its symmetry and scale. From their high vantage, the rings shimmered, pale white, deep ochre, jagged ridges of rock resisting erosion, layers shaped by wind and water over millions of years, a natural mandala etched into the crust of the Earth. When the first images became widely known, the most obvious and exciting explanation seemed to be an impact event. The shape was so perfectly circular, so reminiscent of craters on the Moon and other planets. It was natural to assume a colossal meteorite had struck here long ago. A moment of immense, violent creation, a fiery rock from space slamming into the ground, vaporizing Earth, leaving a massive, ringed scar. It was a dramatic, simple origin story. But scientists look for evidence, not just stories. Geologists flock to the site to find telltale signs. One key indicator is shocked quartz. They also looked for melt glass, tektites. These are the fingerprints of a meteorite strike. Despite extensive searching, those clues were never found. The rocks at the center showed no signs of extreme shock or melting. A geologist's hand gently touching a layered sedimentary rock face within one of the rings. An impact that big would have shattered, pulverized, completely jumbled these layers. The lack of evidence argued strongly against the impact theory. The crater was never a crater at all. With the impact theory set aside, geologists turned to a new explanation rooted in Earth's internal processes. The leading theory today, the Richat Structure, is a geological dome that has been deeply eroded. More than 100 million years ago, molten rock rose from the mantle, pushing upward. The crust bulged into a massive dome. Not sudden, but a gradual swelling over immense time. Flat-lying sediments were bent and tilted by subterranean pressure, building a vast, layered dome of rock. Then erosion began. For millions of years, wind and water went to work. The top was worn away, exposing the layers beneath. Because the layers were tilted, erosion sliced them like a giant onion. Different rocks erode at different rates. Quartzite stands as ridges. Limestone wears into valleys. Mudstone yields to depressions. Each ring is the exposed edge of a layer. The circular pattern maps tilted, eroded strata. The center holds the oldest rocks. Moving outward, the layers grow younger. Colors and textures shift with rock type. While the Richat structure is primarily a story of geology, humans have left their mark here as well. The area is not entirely devoid of life. For thousands of years, nomadic groups such as the Tuareg have navigated these lands, passing knowledge down through generations. To them, the rings are part of home, ridges and valleys guiding caravans, alcoves sheltering herds, a practical, ingrained connection. They know the land in ways maps and satellites cannot. Archaeologists find traces of older presence, stone tools, Acheulean axes, along the rings. These suggest early humans lived here when the Sahara was wetter and greener. Our distant ancestors may have walked these same rings, a dome on the horizon of a living savanna. Today, the eye is quiet discovery. GPS and ground-penetrating radar, samples bagged, magnetometers humming, maps refined, each data point a brushstroke. For travelers, it's remote and humbling. To stand in its center is to feel small. From space, it is an eye. On the ground, a library of stone. It guards its secrets, inviting us closer. The eye watches the sky, a patient testament, still being written in stone.